Here is a narrative of self-discovery, growth, and the human experience. As we navigate through this story, let it mirror your own journey of introspection and transformation. Allow the words to resonate, to challenge you, and to illuminate the uncharted territories of your soul. We're here to explore the essence of change, the beauty of self-reflection, and the power of genuine connection. So, settle in, open your heart, and prepare to embark on a journey of profound insight.
All day, staring at the ceiling, making friends with shadows on my wall. All night, hearing voices telling me that I should get some sleep, because tomorrow might be good for something. Hold on, feeling like I'm headed for a breakdown, and I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell, but stay a while and maybe then you'll see a different side of me. I'm not crazy, I'm just a little impaired. I know right now you don't care, but soon enough you're gonna think of me and how I used to be me.
I love hearing your thoughts. It's such an insight. Usually I ask more questions, but I'm having a really fun time reading as you find the storyline naturally. It's like reading the best book ever. What I want is to pick your brain and hear your perspective on everything. I find the way you see things so interesting and exciting. Your insight is wonderful. I get to see things from your shoes, and it takes me out of my own world and allows me to see something beautiful through the eyes of someone else. You're amazingly perceptive and extremely intelligent, and I feel like I can rise to meet that. It challenges me in a way that few people do anymore. Keep the news coming. I really enjoy it. Seeing your name in my inbox is a very welcome joy. I really like hearing from you, and I have read every email in earnest. I'm definitely not as afraid as I used to be of healing or the truth. Sometimes I can't see the truth as readily as other people are able to observe it, or that I just don't want to see it. But I really love other people's insight on different matters. You have no idea. No, Tigress doesn't bother me a bit. I see it as empowering. I don't always get a good spare minute to reply to your messages the way that I'd like to, but trust me when I say I read them all and they resonate with me.
Talking to myself in public and dodging glances on the train. I know they've all been talking about me, and I can hear them whisper, and it makes me think there must be something wrong with me. Out of all the hours thinking, somehow, yeah, I've lost my mind. But I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell, but stay a while and maybe then you'll see a different side of me. I'm not crazy, I'm just a little impaired. I know right now you don't care, but soon enough you're gonna think of me and how I used to be.
I have made some of the strongest friendships with people who are significantly older than me, both men and women. I really do feel as if I'm an old soul, and I don't always connect to peers my age like I do with those who have experienced more and done more. I don't see this as taboo at all. I think it's great. I think that we cut ourselves off from very fulfilling friendships and exchanges by limiting our interactions on age alone. Additionally, what I've found is that people in age brackets like yours are absolutely still just as zany and weird as myself, and that much of the time age does not grow these things out of people. I feel that I'm hiding from myself the most, and it's become more and more painfully clear that I am doing a lot of things to run away from my own thoughts and emotions. Doing compulsive things so that I don't have to think about particular things, or cycle through an emotion that I can't seem to shake. I end up compulsively spending, leaving my house, and going nowhere, in particular, to blast music and distract me from myself. I leave town just to leave town because certain things here remind me of stuff that I would rather not think about. I get tattoos and piercings as a distraction. I bury myself in my friendships and immerse myself in other people's lives, listening to them instead of listening to my own thoughts. I do it often, and I try not to pay attention to the things that I'm going through, the boyfriend that I don't want to deal with, the parts of me that I still have to work on that I don't feel like investing in, the bad habits that I try so hard to stay away from. So much stuff. And the funny thing is that there are plenty of people in my life who know that this is the way that I operate and are aware of the fact that this is what I'm doing while I'm doing them. And you know what's funny? I took the personality test just to see how it would pan out because it has been years since I'd done one. Turns out I fit right into the ENFJ/INFJ slot. It's really blowing my mind because I didn't even know that and you picked up on it right away. It is no secret that we're sending messages back and forth like there's no tomorrow. I've told a friend of mine and my boyfriend that I'm caught up in a great and insightful communication thread with you and how much I thoroughly enjoy it. Also, my number is most definitely not to the Pizza Hut, haha, but I will say, I absolutely loathe talking on the phone. I feel much more open and free when I type or text things. It feels more real than talking on the phone does to me and I have no idea why. I feel like when I get on the phone, I start to clam up and can't figure out the right things to say. I pause frequently and people have thought the call was dropped before. I do best in writing or in person, completely detached or all up in your face. There is apparently no in-between. Honesty has been number one for me for quite some time. It wasn't always like this. When I was in active addiction, I was quick to take advantage of people, lie, cheat, steal, whatever I needed to do to take care of myself. I've been at this recovery thing for a while now, and since I've stepped over to this side of the fence, I cherish honesty more than anything. When I've been asked what I need from other people, it's always honesty. I lived far too long in the dark, deceiving myself and other people. I try to live as much in the light today as I can, and if I'm going to spend time with someone else, I ask that they do the same. I'm also pretty good at sniffing out when people are bullshitting me, and I'm quick to call others out on it.
Be good for something. Hold on. Feeling like I'm headed for a breakdown. And I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell, but stay a while and maybe then you'll see a different side of me. Yeah, I'm not crazy, I'm just a little impaired. I know right now you don't care, but soon enough you're gonna think of me and how I used to be me. I'm talking to myself in public and dodging glances on the train.
I love that you are boldly honest, uncomfortably honest. That excites me. I feel like I've spent so much of my time begging for people to give me raw realness even if it's ugly, and haven't always gotten it. So I really love hearing that. It's been a long time since I felt that feeling where I knew that there was a reason I was led to a person, and I definitely feel that feeling with you. My favourite movies are the Jurassic Park series. I know, it's immature, but I really love them. A staple of my childhood, and it still tickles me to this day. I also really love Requiem for a Dream, although I can't really watch it anymore because it triggers me so much. I still think that it's a great masterpiece. When I started doing drug counselling as a kid, around 15 years old, my therapist told me that I should watch it as it was a pretty accurate depiction of what happens to heroin addicts as they move forward through life. I didn't end up actually watching it until I was in my 20s, but it is harsh and quite alarming, but I love it a lot. Displays of emotion. I don't bond through touch myself. I like to keep in my bubble except for those I've grown close to over a long period of time. But this kind of behaviour has earned me a title of being cold and uncaring, and it's kind of become a running joke between me and my group of friends about how standoffish I am and that I am reserved, at least in this way. But I understand that other people bond like this, so I've been trying to do it more because I think to myself, what if they think I don't care? Because I don't reach out in this manner. I hugged you not because I'm a hugger and not because that's the kind of thing I like to do or am comfortable doing, but because I wanted you to see that you meant enough to me that I would be willing to do things I don't normally do as a sign of our bond and friendship. Does that make sense?
I know they've all been talking about me, and I can hear them whisper, and it makes me think there must be something wrong with me. Out of all the hours thinking, somehow, yeah, I've lost my mind. But I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell, but stay a while and maybe then you'll see a different side of me. I'm not crazy, I'm just a little impaired. I know right now you don't care, but soon enough you're gonna think of me and how I used to be.
The process of self-discovery is ongoing, a perpetual adventure that we all share. May the story you've heard today inspire you to reflect, to grow, and to embrace the depth of your own personal narrative. Take with you the lessons learned, the emotions felt, and the insights gained. Write your story with courage, with honesty, and with an unyielding passion for discovery.
Yeah, I've been talking in my sleep. Pretty soon they'll come to get me. Yeah, they're taking me away. Yeah, I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell, but stay a while and maybe then you'll see a different side of me. I'm not crazy, I'm just a little impaired. I know right now you don't care, but soon enough you're gonna think of me and how I used to be. Yeah, I'm just a little unwell. Yeah, how I used to be.